Hey, what's that? Hmm. Um, NSUV. Okay. Hello, hello. Let me make sure my comments are on. Okay. So, this is what's today? The 19th? Yes. 10, 19, 20. Okay. Hi, 6 people. It says there's 6 people in here. Hello. I'd love to hear from you. If you have not yet commented, welcome to our channel. Unfortunately, there's sad news, which is pretty typical anymore. It seems as though there's always sad news, isn't there? Seems like there's not often a happy outcome, right? Hi, Robert. Hi, Blue Moon. Hey, Picker. Hey, Crown Royal. Stephanie Hollingsworth is that the missing 50-year-old from Florida. She's not missing anymore. They finally found her. I finally got an early notification. Yay! Blue Moon. Crown Royal, how are you feeling, sweetie? Oh, wait. It says there's 9 people in here. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Hey, Philip. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Philip Barnes. How are you? Philip, are you a man or a woman? Not that it matters. I just like to know. So if I'm referring to somebody, I can say he or she, when I say, oh yeah, Philip, he was in here last night, just because I don't want to call somebody the wrong thing. And I don't want to assume, okay? I do not want to assume genders because sometimes that makes people mad if you get the wrong one. It's morning there for Philip in the UK. Oh my gosh, what is up with my hair? I got this new, I love this thing. It matches my, what do you call it? That line of dishes and dinnerware, pots and pans. I like the Pioneer Woman. I think this is Pioneer Woman, actually. I think. I forgot. Hey, Mark, how are you? Oh, at 9 o'clock you did, Crown Royal? A man. The last time you looked. Okay, good. Thank you for answering that. What do you think? What do you think about the MRI, Crown Royal? What is your preferred pronoun? There you go, Picker. That's a better way to say it. They could be gender neutral. That is true. That's true. They could be gender neutral, and that's okay too. It's just, here's the thing. I do have to give my opinion on that, Blue Moon. Now that you said something, I don't have a problem with people being gender neutral. Here's the thing. Don't expect me to know. So if I call you the wrong thing, you cannot sit there and try to press charges against me or get mad at me for not knowing. If you present as a woman and I don't know you, you can't expect me to know that you would prefer to be called he, right? I mean, there's a lot of problems with that. Mark, how are you? Hey, Clancy. Won't know until next week. Well, let us know, honey. It was so late. Yeah, it is late. Picker says, I think we should all state our ethnicity too, and those that are white should apologize for their white. Picker, you can be first, okay? Yeah, I just think, that's not fair. I'll call you whatever you prefer to be called, but you cannot expect me to know, okay, without you telling me. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into it. Says there's 17 people here. I get confused with all the strange gender stuff. Yeah, Blue Moon, I do too. And here's the thing. I think since when? I mean, what is the percentage of? That's a whole another topic. I won't even get into that. So Stephanie Hollingsworth's body, you guys, they found the SUV submerged in water the other day, and they didn't want to say for sure that it was her body inside, but they knew there was a deceased body inside the SUV. It was her SUV. They matched the license plate with her car, and so now they've come out and said it absolutely is her. They have confirmed it. Medical exam. Wait, what happened? Did someone get up? No, Clancy. Just they do though. They do. Like, what's it in Canada or somewhere? I heard that they can actually, if you say on the internet, call someone the wrong thing, you can get fined or jail time or something. I can't remember where it was, but I'm like, that's not right. Okay, medical examiners have determined that the dead body found Saturday in the submerged SUV was that of 50-year-old missing Belle Isle woman, Stephanie Hollingsworth. The Orlando Police Department said in a statement on Monday. The champagne-colored Chevrolet Tahoe was found in a retention pond of Dowden Road and Storytime Drive in southeast Orlando near Lake Nona. A release issued Monday night on behalf of the Hollingsworth family said her car was discovered by a local certified remote drone pilot who spotted a large submerged object in the water. Hollingsworth, a mother of 3 and certified yoga instructor, had disappeared September 25th. She was last seen by a surveillance camera at about 2:00 p.m. at the Walmart located at 5991 South Goldenrod Road. Her car was found 5.5 miles directly southeast from the store, the release said. Relatives, volunteers, and law enforcement extensively searched for Hollingsworth and her car for more than 3 weeks. Geospace company Maxar, which provides satellite images to Google Earth, offered last week to do a flyover of the area she was last seen. A $10,000 reward was offered to the public in exchange for information leading to her discovery. The case received attention from national media and thousands of people in the Facebook group searching for Stephanie Hollingsworth official. Belle Isle Police Department Chief Laura Houston issued a statement Thursday stating Hollingsworth's husband, Scott Hollingsworth, and immediate family members were not persons of interest in her disappearance. Her husband, Scott Hollingsworth, said his wife struggled with alcoholism and was seeking help and a path to recovery. She left a packed backpack and her cell phone at home the day she vanished, and he assumed she possibly checked herself into a mental health facility. Okay, this is the first I'm hearing of the backpack. Hey, Byron, I haven't heard of the backpack until now. Quote, she was a fighter. She was prepared to heal herself. End quote, he said. In a statement posted to the Facebook group late Saturday by a family friend, hours after the SUV was found, Scott Hollingsworth thanked those who'd helped in the search for his wife. I want to thank everyone for your loving efforts in our search to find Stephanie, the statement said. Right now, we're processing and absorbing the latest developments. The release issued Monday night said Hollingsworth's family was heartbroken by the news, but the recovery of her body brought them closure. So it's official, you guys. Her body has been identified, and I'm trying to see if there's any more information. So I didn't know there was a backpack packed. What do you guys think? What do you think? Okay. I hope they tell us and they give us more information on this case. Like, can I stop kneeling yet? I know, Blue Moon. It's so sad. Okay, so she bought the vodka, right? And the 2-liter thing of pop or whatever. I want to know. Hey, Jenny Joe. I want to know if the alcohol had been opened. Because some people I've heard say, oh, the alcohol doesn't have anything to do with anything. That's just, whatever. She bought alcohol. Well, here's my thing. For one, she went to the furthest Walmart away, right? She bought alcohol, and then she was found deceased 5.5 miles up the road. So if the alcohol was gone, then, she most likely drank it. They need to DNA test everything. I was thinking maybe she committed suicide. She left her phone at home. Yeah, Robert, I want to know what. I hope this isn't all we hear about the case. I want to find out if, they tell us any more, details about it. She was only 50, you guys. 50 years old. That's like 3 yoga instructors in the last, I don't know, couple years that I've heard that have died. Right? I don't know. It's weird. Like, what happened? Why these yoga instructors keep dying? What are you guys doing tonight? I started my Thrive again. Saturday I started it, and the first day, you guys, I remodeled, like I said, not remodeled. I totally changed around everything downstairs in the family room, rearranged all the furniture, or if someone was trying to hide the body. Right. Maybe someone, because typically, I don't know, from things I've read, research I've done, hey, Kimberly, was she having marital problems? No, according to Scott, no. Hey, Sean, according to her husband, no. I guess she had, some, what did they say? Darkness or she was struggling with some dark thoughts or something, and she had an alcohol problem. Maybe if she was drunk driving. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. To me, I would think, unless never mind, I'm not going to say her name. I wouldn't think she would go buy a thing of vodka and just go drive and drink it, right? I would think if she's going to buy alcohol and she wanted to be alone, she would go sit somewhere and drink it, or have a drink or 2 or 3 or whatever she was going to do. And then I was thinking, well, maybe she went to meet up with somebody, but no, unless she had another phone, because typically you need your phone if you're going to meet with somebody, don't you? Just in case someone's late or whatever. Hey, Autumn. There is very little traffic in that part of town. Very few auto accidents. Right, Autumn. I don't think it was an auto accident. I think either somebody, because remember, she's been missing for 3 weeks, right? So anything could have happened in that 3 weeks. Somebody could have got her and murdered her and then driven her car into that retention pond, or she could have taken her own life. But as a woman, that's one of the last ways I'd want to die, is by drowning. You know? I mean, especially without leaving a letter or something for my children. I don't know. You guys, what's your opinion? What do you think? Don't look at me right now. Maybe I'll turn off my camera for a few minutes. Don't feel like looking at myself. Let me look at something. I want to look something up really quick. What, you guys, what's the number one way women commit suicide typically? What is the most common? Bella. Wait, women. I hope this doesn't get someone to my, like, like someone overdose. I think that would be the easiest way, Kimberly. If I was going to do it, that's probably how I would do it. That she left her. Well, now they're saying, yep, Crown Royal, I agree. Drove into the water by accident, but was too drunk to get herself out. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, you guys? Okay, number one, gender differentiation in methods of suicide. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to read this because it's important. I mean, we don't know. You think overdose? See, Jenny, I could never slice my wrists. Like, I would be terrified. See, everybody can do something different. Suicide is an important public health problem worldwide, especially due to an increasing rate of suicides committed by violent methods. This study compared and assessed the methods used in suicide attempts, but not completed suicides, as undertaken by men and women, and investigated the possible role of gender in the selection of suicide method. Blue Moon says, would being underwater for 3 weeks affect blood alcohol? Oh, that's a good question. If you guys have any questions, write them, put them up. Would being submerged in water for weeks affect blood alcohol level? Good question. Hey, Save Robbie. Also, sleeping pill overdose. Hanging was popular in the 50s and 60s. Easiest way to do the deed is no way. Lord of Darkness, I could never. How are you, Robbie? Okay. This says material and methods. The study was conducted among persons who attempted suicide by various methods and were admitted to hospital. The study population comprised 147 participants, 33 males and 114 females, aged between 14 and 33 years. So 33 years, a little bit younger, but the most prevalent methods of suicide attempts were, pharmacological drugs abuse, 42.31%, and I can't say this word. I can't say this word. I know, Save Robbie, it's freezing. Exsanguination. I can't say it, whatever. 25.64%. And the least frequent were poisoning and throwing oneself under a moving car, 1.28%. The findings revealed that the female subjects tended to choose pharmacological drugs overdose. And what's that? How do you say this word? Exsanguination. exsanguination as the suicide method, while males were more frequently used hanging and asphyxia. Females also used a greater number of different suicide methods. Yeah, Jenny, that's it. Exsanguination? Exsanguination. I don't know. The study results indicate that women as a group more frequently attempted, as a group, there's no like, there is no punctuation in this thing. The study results indicate that women as a group more frequently attempted suicide rather than actually committing it, whereas men were more likely to complete suicides and choose more violent suicide methods. Thus, women are the attempters and survivors of suicide attempts. The study findings may have implications for therapy and prevention of suicide and suggest that psychotherapeutic activity should be tailored to the psychological and personality traits associated with gender identity. Suicidal behaviors are a serious public health problem worldwide. In the individual perspective, suicide is a manifestation of the person's suffering. And in the interpersonal and social perspective, it is not only a tragedy and a loss for a family and close friends, but also a loss of a community member and of the possible benefits which the person could have brought to society. Suicide is among the 5 major causes of death in young people. 1. Suicides in general are one of the leading causes of death worldwide, with suicide-related mortality approximating 2%, and the attempted suicide being a major risk factor for suicide completion. 2. The number of suicides has been increasing around the world, especially among young persons and adult males. According to present estimates, suicide is the 3rd cause of death among young people. 3 and 4. Moreover, violent methods of suicide, such as hanging, have been on the increase, suggesting that these more lethal methods contribute to the higher rate of suicide risk. 5. Some of the personality traits that were identified after suicide attempts include anger, aggression, and temperament and character. Are more frequently, literature data suggests that suicide attempts are more frequently undertaken by women. Yeah, it said this was like, right, Kiki. Lord of Darkness. The ones that commit suicide make the best demons. Oh my gosh. How are you, Kiki? I think dying of thirst would be the worst way to do. Oh, you guys, to me, yeah, what is your guys's, Sean said, like I said the other night, it's common for people to drive into a body of water, jump off bridges here. Oh, I don't know. I just, honestly, I couldn't. I wonder why she had a backpack. You guys, I guess she had a packed backpack, her husband said, and her purse or something. I gotta read that again. Something's not, I don't know. That's weird. She had a packed backpack. A packed backpack. He said he thought he was going to go check, she was going to go check herself into treatment, right? But I think we need to look at that again. Because if she was going to go, do you think maybe she was thinking about, getting ready to go to treatment? So she was just going to go have one big last rendezvous with a bottle of vodka? I mean, maybe. You think that could be it? Maybe she just wanted to go, drink one last time. I don't know. I want to know. Does anybody know? And here's the thing, you guys. Hold on. I'll just let you look at my ugly mug. Here's the thing. So Scott's the husband. Scott and the family, none of them were ever suspects in her disappearance. So I'm guessing that when you're ruled out as a suspect, then they don't pay attention to anything you've done, right? So, hey, Angel Eyes. Yeah, some kind. That's what he thought. I don't know. Let's see. I want to read that again. Make sure I got that right. Scott Hollingsworth said his wife struggled with alcoholism and was seeking help and a path to recovery. She left a packed backpack and her cell phone at home the day she vanished. And he assumed she possibly checked herself into a mental health facility. See, I don't know if you guys remember me saying it. I thought maybe when she left the house and she disappeared, that she just went in maybe to check herself into treatment or something. But that's not the case. So, I mean, if she was planning on doing that, don't you think they would have discussed it? Unless there's stuff we don't know, unless there were problems in the marriage and they didn't talk, about that stuff. Let's see what this one says. Hey, Brenda. That's so sad. So it said, yeah, in the surveillance, it said she didn't appear to be in any distress. Somebody was saying something about Larry. Have any of you guys watched any of the him talk at all? The friend? So she was well known in her community, and her neighbors and friends told People magazine that she always had a smile on her face and was willing to help others. After Hollingsworth's disappearance, social media erupted with theories about her disappearance, including speculation that her husband was involved in the case. Well, of course. Isn't that what everybody does on social media? They've been ruled out as persons of interest. Scott has been exceedingly cooperative with us throughout the investigation and has supplied all the information requested by detectives. I don't know, you guys. This is a strange one. I want to know what happened. Sounds like she had a trigger and what hope she had vanished. I mean, so I want to also talk about this Chris Watts case and how he wants to get out of prison, right? And we're all so upset that NK at the least didn't get questioned harder, didn't get looked into further. But once Chris Watts pled guilty and said, I killed them, all of them, that was it. They were done. They weren't going to question Nicole Kessinger anymore. He took full responsibility. That's it. So anything that could have come up, done. Forget it. Yeah, he wants out of prison. Yep. He feels like God has work for him to do out here. Yep. God has work for him to do on the outside. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy, you guys? I read that they might not have read him. True, Bella, it's over. Yeah, that's it. Angel Eyes doesn't, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying that I don't think she was absolutely 100% knew more than she said. I don't buy it. But bottom line is, once he took responsibility, that's it. What? Oh yeah, they did. Well, Tammy did. I believe it was Tammy Lee who did. So I became a member of TCRS. I went back and I looked at how many of his videos I watch. I mean, they're not hours and hours and hours, and he's very good. Be nice to Chris. He hasn't killed anyone in 2 years, Mark. But he's awesome. I mean, he's pretty knowledgeable. I like him. Like, he's not a drama channel. He's very thorough. He writes books. He's really good. And I was like, geez, I watch a lot of his videos when they come out, when he does it on different crimes. He covers different crimes. He was really covering the Chris Watts case, and it's true crime rocket science. And he has a Patreon. His Patreon is the only Patreon I've ever joined. And he said, you can watch these certain videos, him talk about these cases for $1 a month. I can do that. You would have thought she would do at least an interview or press like Amber Frey. Yeah, and why is that, Blue Moon? Especially when she was looking up all that stuff. Why? Doesn't make sense. He is good, Angel Eyes, right? I like him. He's very, he looks at every little detail, right? Those are the kind of channels I enjoy. I'm not going to join Patreons where they're all just going to show drama and people fighting and, hey, coffee, people fighting and everything. No, thank you. But I like him a lot. And for $1 a month, you can't beat that. I was going to talk about something else. Had to do with the case, or not the case, had to do with the election. He's awesome. Absolutely awesome. But there's some people that are coming out talking about the Watts case like it just happened, Oh, there was something else I was going to show you guys. Hold on. It's my saved later. Where is it? My save later. Watch later. There it is. Yeah, Kiki, I don't either. Can you imagine how many people got away with murder before cameras? Right, Crown Royal? Because, yeah, you can track them all down now. Hunter Biden. Yeah, I guess those pictures were real, you guys. This Hunter Biden, the one that Clancy sent. The Bidens are, bad people. But there was this. You guys remember Nick's of them, right? NXIVM. Life is so hard and it's exactly coffee. You guys remember NXIVM, right? Um, there's so many things like that that's going on in the world. This was the
Hey, can you see what I'm doing wrong with this exercise right now? Take a closer look.
This oh no, Clancy, all she does is drama. Forget it.
For Hollywood actress Allison Mack.
Okay, remember, Hollywood actress Allison Mack. Remember all of this?
This was Judgment Day.
Any comment? Why do you think you were misguided by Raniere?
Once a star on the show Smallville.
Well, that explains the walking magnet theory. Why didn't the doctors flag it?
On Monday, the 36-year-old pled guilty to 2 counts of racketeering, one of which included forced labor. She now faces up to 40 years in prison.
She broke down in tears, prompting Judge Garifas at one point to ask her if she needed a second to compose herself.
Her plea could be a turning point in the case against a mysterious self-help group called NXIVM. Many of its leaders were charged with numerous crimes, including conspiracy to commit forced labor, sex trafficking, and extortion.
She said at one point, I thought these were wonderful people. I soon realized that they were not.
The fact that Allison Mack pled guilty to so few charges and she was facing so many certainly indicates that she's likely cooperating with prosecutors.
On the surface, NXIVM, also known as Executive Success Programs, described itself as a self-help group.
It's a program that is designed for people to identify what it is they want to do in their lives and how they can do it the best way possible.
And that's all a cover-up to get women into this cult. It's a cult. I mean, it was trafficking. That sicko guy that she was in love with. And then they stamped these girls. What's it called? Like they do cows, whatever. Anyways, they did that to these girls. And you're crocheting. Aw. My mom used to crochet, Angel Eyes. I never learned how to. I think when I was little, I could do it a little bit. But, yeah, I think crocheting is awesome. Annie crochets too. Kiki said Alaska had a 7.5. Oh my gosh. I know we were on a watch for something. I'm like, wait, what? I heard the Western Washington was something was supposed to happen. Branding. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, branding. Crown Royal. Yeah. Sick. And there's so many like this. And then you look at Anthony Weiner. You look at what's his ass? Oh my gosh. The guy that got killed in prison. I hate these people. What's his name? Sicko. Well, anyways, you have Anthony Weiner, you have Harvey Weinstein, you have this Jeffrey Epstein. Think about it. And all of these people that are running out there in our country are friends with these Hollywood people. Oprah and the Clintons are pictured all over the place with these people. I'm just saying, it's all tied together. It's all tied together. And trying to find this. There was let me go back to this Hunter Biden thing I was looking for. Oh, Dahmer, ew. Anthony Weiner is Uma Abedin's husband. Remember he got Kiki, remember he got put in prison for he got in prison for sexting with a 15-year-old or 16-year-old, and then they found all kinds of crap on his computer. That's right, Kiki. They go to each other's way. Hey, Annie. Picker, give Biden a break. He's busy trying to remember what year it is. Oh no, is there another person missing? Wait, what's this?
Imperfect Foods rescues foods that grocery stores don't want, like these surplus coffee beans. Ugly produce.
Oh, missing from Brighton Park in Chicago. Police are looking for a 6-year-old girl and her grandmother last seen Sunday in Brighton Park. Sarah Navas Salas, 6, who was last seen on the 4400 block of South Albany Avenue at around 11:59 p.m. with her grandmother Nexie Castillo Gonzalez, 46. A mother, a grandmother, and a little 6-year-old girl. Yeah, look up Anthony Weiner. There's a movie on YouTube called Weiner, Annie. Oh, they found a woman. Yes, I heard about that. Coffee. Check out Dark Outpost channel. Really good on what we talk about. Excellent. Dark Outpost, it's called. You want to hear of another one, you guys? Angel Eyes that you might like. I'll put YouTube. I'll tell you. Oh, it's a documentary. Here. Let me I just subscribed to it about a week ago. Angel Eyes, you like the same kind of stuff I do. So here, let me tell you. There's two that I subscribe to. One of them is called Unjustified. Hey, Chris. Turn off your notification, honey, Chris, and then turn it back on again and see if that helps. What do you think is up with the woman that was rescued from the mountains in Cali? She was missing for 12 days. I just heard that she was found. I didn't really read up on it. So this one is called Unjustified. And then there's another one. Hold on. Called Elusive Truth. Elusive Truth. That's the one I was more speaking of. Elusive Truth. They talk about all kinds of stuff on Elusive Truth. They did one about Adam Schiff's secret message or deep fake. Hold on.
Not yet. Who's there? Democracy. Democracy who? Democracy go bye-bye if you don't make a plan to vote right away.
Ugh.
You couldn't even see my lips move, could you? Do you have a phone number for Nancy Pelosi or Katie Porter? Is this your card? I didn't pick a card. I'm pretty sure this is your card. Sir, wait, one more thing.
Adam Schiff is just a pig. I'm trying to find... Oh, yeah. Where's Hunter Biden? See. Okay. So this is where Hunter Biden got a $1.5 billion equity deal with Chinese companies tied to the Chinese Communist Party, while Joe Biden was VP. And then Joe Biden's position on China, trade, South China Sea, etc., softened. Where's Mark? Oh. Hunter Biden's business dealings in China served the strategic interests of the country's communist government and military, and may have imperiled American national security. Claims a new documentary exclusively previewed by The Post. Riding the Dragon, the Biden's Chinese Secrets highlights several deals that Hunter Biden was involved in as a board member of the Beijing-based BHR Partners investment firm. So Riding the Dragon. Write that down, you guys. If people can sit here and watch all kinds of drama and crap on YouTube. Look up stuff that exactly, Kiki. Could you imagine George Bush's daughter running for oh my gosh. Party in the USA. Those pictures were real that were surfaced. Those were leaked. You guys, they're all sick. They're all disgusting. They're all, I mean, I can't say all of them, but the film also alleges that Hunter was only able to get meetings with Chinese officials and secure $1 billion in funding, quote, because of who his father was, Vice President of the United States, end quote. And then President Barack Obama, point person on U.S. policy towards China. What's Biden's worth? Blue Moon, he's worth 72 million. See? How is he worth $72 million? These politicians, there's no way in hell they should be worth the money they are. It's sick. In December 2016, the FBI busted a China general nuclear engineer. I don't know how to say this word, Suzhou Allen Ho, for conspiring to help China illegally obtain sensitive nuclear technology from within the U.S. So when people tell people and they try to, help people open their eyes to things, our people that are supposed to be protecting us, the citizens of this country, and they're supposed to be working for us. Look at how much fucking, excuse my language, look at how much effing money they make. They work for us, but they laugh at us, you guys. We're jokes to them. They control us. And they're destroying, and we've said it for how many years now? They're destroying our country from within, and they're being paid to do it. It's disgusting. Way overpaid. Right. If you get rich while you're in office, you're a effing crook. Absolutely. Term limits. I agree. Fucking, sorry. Our governor is at 52% of the votes right now. Fucking Jay Inslee. I'm sorry. I'm pissed. I hate that guy. I want him out. He's already been in there 8 years. Get the F out. You should only be able to, I think, term limits 8 years, period. Because then you get the lifers in there and they get comfortable. They get greedy. They get controlling. They don't care about us. They get involved in all the fucking corruption. I do have a potty mouth today. I don't want him as our governor again. And I can't believe people are voting for this guy. Swearing like a trooper. That means you're not allowed to play with your hair today, or the haters will have a riot. And I haven't been as much, right? So a naturalized, okay, that guy, Ho, what we just said, Ho, whatever. Let me go back. Point person on the U.S. Policy towards China. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, technology with the U.S. Okay, let's go. The film also alleges, okay, we already did that one. Ho, a naturalized American citizen, pleaded guilty the following year and was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Schweitzer also says that after Xi Jinping Patrick Ho, an executive with CEFC, China Energy Company, was busted by the FBI in 2017 for bribing officials in Africa. One of his first calls was to James Biden, Joe Biden's brother. Oh, yeah. And Joe Biden's brother was the one. What? Wasn't he like involved in Hillary? I got to look him up again. Hunter Biden deal served China and Chinese military, new film claims. Mainstream outlets ignore evidence of Hunter Biden's corrupt foreign dealings. Okay, this is what's this? It lays out a web of foreign business dealings pursued by Hunter Biden in concert with politically connected businessmen in China, Kazakhstan, and Russia over the course of his father's tenure as vice president. Rather than reporting on what amounts to evidence of Biden's ties to a corrupt Putin ally, CNN, Politico, the New York Times, and the Washington Post elected to cast the Senate report as nothing more than a cynical, partisan attempt to hurt Joe Biden's electoral prospects months ahead of the November election. Rather than, let's see, hold on. In 2019, then you got Kerry. Ew. In 2019, Kerry was asked about whether he had any knowledge of Hunter Biden's Burisma role while he served as Secretary of State. Quote, I had no knowledge about any of that. None. No, Kerry responded. No, ew.
And no wonder your son goes in and he takes out.
Okay, this is President Trump and Joe Biden's first debate. Listen, Trump knows about it. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Coffee, I'm so glad you reminded me. No, Biden isn't the candidate. Guess what? Kamala Harris, these people need to realize, even if they like Joe Biden, he's not going to be the president for long. Guess what happens? Kamala Harris becomes president once they get him out of there. And they will get him out of there right away. And then guess who becomes vice president, you guys? You guys know. But do these people that are clueless, who aren't paying attention to anything, know who then becomes the vice president? Come on. Listen to this.
China ate your lunch. China ate your lunch, Joe, and no wonder your son goes in and he takes out billions of dollars. Takes out billions of dollars to manage. He makes millions of dollars. And also, while we're at it, why is it, just out of curiosity, the mayor of Moscow's wife gave your son $3.5 million. What did he do to deserve it? What did he do with Burisma to deserve $183,000?
Question and an answer. If not, none of that is true.
Really, he didn't get $3.5 million?
Mr. President, please. Totally discredited. Totally discredited. And by the way,
Chris Wallace, shut up.
$3.5 million, Joe?
Mr. Vice,
You got $3.5 million.
It is not true.
Oh, really?
It is so.
It's an open discussion, please.
No, it's a fact.
Well, there's raised an issue.
It is a fact. And Chris Wallace, you want Mr. President to be quiet, but you want to sit there and grill him along with Joe? Give me a effing break.
It's been totally discredited.
Yep, Sean.
$83,000 a month with no experience in energy.
Mr. President, my son
I can't stand Chris.
I think he did.
Mr. President,
I can't stand Chris Wallace. Ugh. Okay. Anyways.
So let me ask you.
Okay. Hunter Biden received $3.5 million wire transfer from Russian billionaire. Let's hear this. Hold on. Shut up, Chris. Okay.
doesn't want to talk about what you need, you, the American people. It's about you. That's what we're talking about.
All right,
How is that not a conflict of interest?
It's not a conflict of interest. There's been no indication of any conflict of interest from Ukraine or anywhere else. Period. I'm not gonna respond to that. Let's focus on the problem. Focus on this man, what he's doing that no president has ever done. No president.
Community, you have treated the black community about as bad as anybody in this country. You did the 1990, and that's why if you look at the polls, I'm doing better than any Republican has done in a long time because they saw what you did. You call them super predators, and you've called them worse than that. Because you look back at your testimony over the years, you've called them a lot worse than that.
Sean Hannity blasts Joe Biden's offensive 1973 comments. The host criticized Biden for the use of the word Negro, which Hannity referred to as the other N-word. I don't want to say the word, Hannity said. It's offensive to me. And then the Senate transcripts from 1985 show Biden using the N-word. Recent video reveals U.S. Senate transcript of Joe Biden using the N-word 13 times in a 1985 hearing series. Joe Biden is the presumptive 2020 Democratic nominee and the former U.S. Vice President to former President Barack Hussein Obama. According to the Breitbart video of one such instance where Biden used the N-word when quoting someone else already surfaced in June. My brain hurts, Kiki. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, you guys. Oh, she will. Nancy Pelosi.
Is never appropriate.
Hold on. Go.
Cops aren't happy to see what happened to Breonna Taylor. Most transparency, and when these things happen, these cops aren't happy to see what happened to George Floyd. These cops aren't happy to see what happened to
He can't even
Taylor.
talk.
Most don't like it. But we have to have a system where people are held accountable. And by the way, violence in response is never appropriate. Never appropriate. Peaceful protest is. Violence is never appropriate.
All right, what is peaceful protest? When they run through the middle of the town and burn down your stores and kill people all over the place?
See, freaking Chris Wallace, they both were ganging up on Trump. They don't, whenever he makes a point, they don't let him finish it. He said, what is peaceful protesting? When they run through your city and town, burning stuff down, killing people? Chris is sitting there, President Trump, President Trump, President Trump. Ugh, I can't stand Chris Wallace. Disgusting. Mr. President, do they ever stop people from doing that? No. What do? Tell the police to stand down, board up the police departments. Let these people go crazy through the city, through the streets of the cities. That's okay, though.
He's racist.
You just don't.
He's the racist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can't show. You can't show on social media any Antifa stuff or BLM stuff being violent. It gets taken down. But they can put up all kinds of things about right-wing people and make it look like they're being a certain way. Hey, Kermit, I denounce my frog privilege.
Stop. I would never say that.
Play it. Go ahead.
Notwithstanding what you may hear about me, I have incredibly good judgment. One, I married Jill. And two, I appointed Johnson to the academy. I just want you to know that. Just clap for that, you stupid bastard.
You
First Lady.
stupid bastards.
They were a disaster. They were a disgrace to our country. And we've caught them. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you gave the idea for the Logan Act against General Flynn. You better take a look at that because we caught you in a sense. And President Obama was sitting in the office. He knew about it too. So don't tell me about a free transition. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you gave the idea for the Logan Act against General Flynn. You better take a look at that because we caught you in a sense. And President Obama was sitting in the office. He knew about it too. So
They're
don't tell me
showing
about a
Biden's
free
face
transition.
really close up. He was watching something else. He was looking at something else. Biden was. He was paying attention to something else. Okay, hold on. Sean sent something. Oh, yeah. There's the picture. Here's the picture of Hunter Biden, you guys. With a little crack pipe in his mouth asleep. Nice. Okay, hold on. Okay, what's this? Hold on. Oh, what's this? Watch Bad Decisions, the Joe Biden story. Okay, this airs 12 a.m. October 21st Eastern Time. Bad Decisions. The Joe Biden story. You guys write it down. Bad Decisions. The Joe Biden story airs October 21st at 12 a.m. Wednesday. Yeah, because my eye appointment's tomorrow. And then it repeats at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, Eastern Time, what time would that be for me? And then on the 22nd, 11:30 p.m., that same day. No, the 21st, Wednesday, the 22nd, Thursday, and then the 23rd, Friday, and the 24th. Okay, Sean, what is it? Play on Newsmax TV? Newsmax TV? Okay. In nearly 5 decades at the very top of American politics, Joe Biden has often been an embarrassment to the nation. Flip-flopping on issues like war, immigration, and taxes, spouting disturbing racial comments, and helping broker unsavory deals to enrich his family. This says Joe Biden has been wrong on nearly every major foreign policy and national security issue over the past 4 decades. And that was by Robert Gates, President Obama's Secretary of Defense. Now, for the first time, Newsmax TV special Bad Decisions, the Joe Biden story, presents a powerful, unflinching, and balanced look at the checkered record of the 2020 Democratic presidential candidate. Biden may become the 46th president of the United States, but the American media have never examined his real record as a senator, as vice president, as a citizen and public figure until now. As a 6-term senator from Delaware and 2-term vice president under Barack Obama, Biden has consistently portrayed himself as a solid policymaker, a centrist, and an honest middle-class American. But Bad Decisions provide startling evidence based on Biden's own words, deeds, and the people who knew him the best, that his policies have often disastrous with damaging consequences for the millions they impacted. In Bad Decisions, a 1-hour special event will reveal how Biden, then it names everything. My son just pulled up, I hear him. How he flip-flopped on the plan for a U.S. surge in Iraq that saved thousands of American lives, openly opposed the operation to kill Osama bin Laden, considered the hallmark achievement of the Obama presidency, approved a border wall long before President Trump ever advocated for it, opposed amnesty for illegal immigrants, then supported it, was derided by Obama's own Defense Secretary Robert Gates as wrong on nearly every major foreign policy and national security issue over the past 4 decades, touted himself as a middle-class Joe while ranking in more than $15 million in the first 2 years after leaving the White House, flew multiple times to China and Ukraine to help his son Hunter secure multi-million-dollar business deals. The truly shocking story of how Biden used U.S. aid to have the Ukrainian government fire the very prosecutor investigating him and his son. How the Penn Biden Center at the University of Pennsylvania was secretly bankrolled by the Chinese. Seesawed on taxes, approving of a payroll tax cut during the Obama years, then slamming President Trump's tax cuts. Supported mass incarceration for minor drug offenders that almost destroyed the African American community. Lauded Senator Robert Byrd, a former KKK member who opposed federally mandated desegregation and civil rights, as someone who elevated the Senate. Supports defunding the police by redirecting money from the enforcement on streets to education. Hold on. Hello? Honey, you have make sure you do your voting. Get your voting. Do you want me to pour that in that way? I want you to watch the show when it comes out. It's about how awful Biden is. Don't vote for that corrupt motherfucker. So sad. Grandma's baby's here. Both of my baby boys are here. Okay. Annie, me too. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but yeah. It's you guys, tomorrow is my friggin' eye appointment. I'm so happy. I need my new glasses so friggin' bad. Annie, what'd you send me? Oh, hold on. I gotta read. Oh, let's listen to this. What song are they singing? I don't know. I love that part where he said you'd be in jail. Why did Hunter Biden get $1.5 billion deal from China after going with Daddy Joe? Crack benders are expensive, bro. Yeah, he's a crackhead. I didn't know my son worked for Burisma. I thought he was still dealing drugs. What do you mean? We can't impeach Trump for something I did. Why would Dems risk Biden to try to impeach Trump? Gee, I wonder who would benefit. Oh, it's got freaking ew. Ew. Gross. Can't stand. They're so evil. Used his influence to get Hunter a cushy, no-show mafia-style job, withheld millions of dollars from Ukraine unless they fire prosecutor looking into Hunter and Burisma, and then bragged about it to the media. And then that has Joe and Hunter, and then it has all the dirty Democrats underneath them, Maxine and frickin' Adam and Nancy. but make one phone call congratulating an election of Ukraine president and ask him to look into corruption, and damned if everyone doesn't lose their minds. When Biden wins, Hunter wins too. Ew, gross. Hunter, have you seen me, Hunter Biden? Oh my gosh, these are all about Hunter. 50,000 per month for being a board member of a Ukrainian energy company, but doesn't speak the language and knows nothing about energy. His teeth are kind of looking kind of bad too, huh? Oh my gosh, terrible. The Hunter for Red October. We did absolutely nothing wrong and we'll never do it again. I had no idea Hunter was on the board of Burisma. I thought he was in the basement doing coke and screwing his sister-in-law. Hunter Biden. Biden Hunter. Oh my gosh. Ah! Censorship and show a picture of Muhammad card. What you guys talking about? Oh wait, is there more? Hold on. Oh, you guys, I'm tired. I am tired, seriously. I'm not doing the life coach school. Not doing it. Okay. All right, y'alls. Sorry. I'm like, what? Oh, macho man. I hope to God they're all getting taken down. Just down. So you guys don't forget to watch that, okay? Don't forget to watch Riding the Dragon. That's one of them. That's on that's the Bad Decisions, the Joe Biden story. And then wasn't there one other one to watch? I can't remember. Oh, also, please keep Patty Cakes in your prayers, you guys. Her husband passed away. He's in heaven now, so please, please, please. Hey, Virgil. Please keep Patty Cakes in your prayers. She was in love with him. I am going to bed. I'm going to lay down. Oh my God. I'm tired. Oh, you saw it? Kermit, was it good? I'm going to get my extensions put back in. I'm just going to get the right ones that I wanted put in. I didn't get the right ones put in. Yeah. Yeah, keep her in your prayers, you guys. And Nanny Love, if you watch this, or you are watching, thank you for the Halloween card. It's adorable. She sent one last week too, or last year. Hi, Karen. I'm just getting ready to go. Way too late. Well, I babysat the pup, so yeah, I'm tired. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, I'm going to get him put back in. She didn't do the ones I wanted. So I'm just going to have to pay her to do them again. Because I wanted the 16-inch ones put in all over, mainly, and then the couple of the 14 packs on top to shorter up top. But then she just ended up putting all the 14-inch all the way around, and I just wasn't happy with it, so I took them out. But was there anything else I was going to tell you guys? I don't remember. Aw, you guys are sweet. Yeah, just leave a comment for. She did leave a comment under one of my videos, and Good night, Chris. I hope you start getting notifications, honey. I don't know. Good night, Blue Moon. Good night, Robert. Thank you. Good night, Sean and Picker and Jenny and Karen and Chris and Blue Moon. And I know I said Picker already. Jenny, Joe, Kermit, and Coffee and Annie and Virgil and Angel Eyes. Did I get everybody? Everybody. Yeah, yeah. Rock your body. Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Remember that? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time. Who knows what that's from? Dun, dun, dun. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Sha-na-na. Okay. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Good night, Sean. Okay. Sleep with the angels. Bye. Vote red. Vote. Whatever you do, vote. But don't vote for Biden.